What's your current English level? Is it beginner, intermediate, or advanced? In today's video, I am going to give you 10 questions. These questions are going to be divided into groups of beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Now, each question is going to have 3 options and you have to choose the correct one. Take the test and see how many you get right. And at the end of the video, you will know your CEFR level. Are you ready to put your English skills to the test? Question number 1. He has went to the store. He has gone to the store. He has go to the store. Choose the correct one. The correct answer is he has gone to the store. Now let's see the reason. After has and have, we use the past participle form of the verb. In this case, the past participle form of go is gone. Let's look at some other examples. She has gone to work. They have gone to the gym. Question number 2. She don't like coffee. She doesn't like coffee. Or she doesn't likes coffee. The correct answer is she doesn't like coffee. With she, he, and it, we use doesn't. And after that, we use the base form of the verb. In this case, it is like. Let's look at some other examples. He doesn't play football. It doesn't look good. In each sentence, we are using doesn't with he, she, and it. And after that, we are using the base form of the verb. Question number 3. I am going to meet them yesterday. I met them yesterday. I am meeting them yesterday. The correct answer is I met them yesterday. For things that have already happened, we use the past tense. And here, the past tense of meet is met. Let's see some other examples. She met her friends last week. We met for coffee yesterday. Let's move on to question number 4. Now, these are intermediate level questions. So, are you ready? He told me he will be late. He told me he can be late. He told me he would be late. The correct answer is he told me he would be late. The reason for that is that in reported speech, that means when you are telling somebody what somebody else told you, that is reported speech. So in reported speech, will changes to would while talking about the past. यानी जब हम किसी को बता रहे हैं कि किसी और ने क्या बोला, उसको हम लोग reported speech बोलते हैं. Now let's look at some other examples. She said she would call later. The second example is they told us they would arrive soon. Both of these sentences are in reported speech, and that is why will is changing to would while we are talking about the past. Question number 5. Here are the 3 options. If I were you, I would take the job. If I was you, I would take the job. If I was you, I will take the job. The correct answer is if I were you, I would take the job. The reason for that is when talking about a situation or when imagining a situation that is not real, we say if I were instead of saying if I was. Let's look at some other examples. If I were rich, I would travel the world. If she were here, she would help. Both of these situations are imaginary. They are not actually happening. Question number 6. She has lived here for 5 years. She has lived here since 5 years. She lived here since 5 years. The correct answer is she has lived here for 5 years. The reason for that is we use for when we are talking about how long something has happened. That means when we are talking about a period of time. Let's look at some other examples. They have worked here for 10 years. Or I have been studying for 3 hours. Both of these situations indicate a period of time. Question number 7. From here on now, the advanced level of English is starting. Let's go. I didn't went to the meeting. I didn't go to the meeting. I didn't gone to the meeting. The correct answer is I didn't go to the meeting. I have to explain this one because these kind of questions, majority of the time, people get it wrong. So the reason for this is that after didn't, we always use the base form of the verb. The base form of the verb means the present tense, the present form of the verb. For example, go, see, say. Let me give you some more examples of these kind of sentences. They didn't call me yesterday. I didn't say that. You will never say I didn't said that. It will always be the present tense, yani ki the base form of the verb with didn't. Question number 8. Now this question only has 2 options. First one, people is. Second one, people are. The correct answer is people are. The reason for that is people is the plural of person. There is one person, one human being is called person and a group of human beings is called people. We always use are with people. Plural, are. With singular, we use is. Example, there are a lot of people outside the library. Or, in general, people are nice. Question number 9. Listen to it very carefully. She is the more smarter than him. She is the smarter than him. She is smarter than him. The correct answer is she is smarter than him. The reason for that is when comparing two things, we just add er to the word. For example, smarter, taller, we don't use the word more. He is not more taller than you. He is taller than you. Example number 2. This book is better than the other one. Not more better. This book is better than the other one. Our last question, question number 10. Here are the options. I will call you when I will reach home. I will call you when I will reaching home. I will call you when I reach home. The correct answer is I will call you when I reach home. The reason for that is when in a sentence we use the word when while talking about the future, we use the present tense after when. I will give you some more examples. Example, I will text you when I get there. Or she'll meet you when she finishes work. Alright guys, if you answered 7 or more questions correctly, your English is likely at a C1 level. And if you answered 9 or more questions correctly, your English is probably at a C2 level, which is close to a native English speaker. So that is great for you. Let me know in the comments what score did you get. I'll be really curious to know. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.